I'm sure total years, so I mean, Lollipop journey was 15 years. Almost 15 years, right? 15 years, I'm definitely sure you'd have seen ups and downs and challenging times. You'd have been very persistent in doing it. I don't have any doubts onto that. But in this journey, there will be certain untold stories which are absolutely untouched to the world, and everybody will have some very core red hot stories right in their heart, especially entrepreneurs. And these stories are going to be game changing to many. Do you think you have something coming on the top of your mind, some stories like that?
I don't know if I have to take the names. There are few stories, and yeah, I'll tell one story. Now that I'm out of Lollipop, I can
Yes, please. We'll be happy to hear.
When Microsoft wanted to build a design practice in India, they poached almost all the designers from Lollipop.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if poached is the right word. They hired. So I think they got an agency to do that, and they cleared the entire floor.
Wow. Which year was this?
Yeah, this was in 2016, 17.
Wow, that must be very challenging.
Oh, tell me who doesn't want to work for Microsoft?
And you would have built these designers all the way from the base, getting them the fundamentals, feeding them all design stories.
And the worst part is that agency who was hiring designers from Lollipop called me also, saying that your colleague referred your name. Would you like to look at this opportunity? And it's a global brand. Then I asked, which brand is it? It said Microsoft. And that the 1-2 years I hated Microsoft. The name itself it's like I was happy when the first 2 designers left. I was so happy that the people from Lollipop are going to Microsoft. Then after 2, 3 went. Then 3 came into my cabin. I want to put down my papers. And then 4, then 5. Then it's like they're rolling out of. It's like, I think for the agency it was an opportunity to hire and fill people inside the Microsoft. For Microsoft, they didn't even realize the damage they were doing. And if I was at the leadership position of Microsoft, I would definitely ask that agency that where are you getting these people from? And are you doing a damage to them? If yes, I would say stop it. So I work like that. And they continued that for almost 2 years.
So, I mean, for a services segment.
And I can't match their salary. And designers, they have their own reason. And they started looking what was wrong with Lollipop. They said, look at this office, look at the toilets, look at this. I'm like, yeah, obviously Microsoft is good, right? That's a $1 billion, $1 trillion company. And what are we? We are a design studio in HSR layout. What comparison is that? They are like, no, they have cafeteria. Yeah, we don't have, come on, we don't have fancy vending machines, ping pong tables and bean bags. We don't have that, but we'll get there. We will get there. But I didn't take that as a challenge and build a global design studio. But that was the downfall of, almost like a downfall of Lollipop. Because we had projects and every time we hired someone in 3 months, they gone.
I mean, yeah, for a services company, people play a very crucial role because it's all the companies, I mean, many of them rather would prefer to be people first because, they are the assets, and services company would like to emphasize. It should be a very hard thing.
Very difficult. And I wanted to meet the chairman of Microsoft and tell him that, look, all the big speeches, good things that you do, right? Please get down to the level of ours and understand what damage you're doing.
How did you come out of it?
Nothing. They continue doing it and they keep doing it. And not just for us. There's so many design studios, they keep doing it. And they stopped hiring from us. They went to another design studio. That design studio started crying. And that founder literally had tears. They're like, bro, these guys have poached everybody out. Then it became a habit in the industry. Then after that came Apple. Then after that came Accenture, Deloitte. Everybody, it became a practice for them. Go to a small design studio or a small service company, pull everybody out. And it became like a habit to them. And I never spoke about it. And this is the first time when I'm speaking. I thought I should not, because maybe we will lose a future opportunity from them. But leave the opportunity outside. I think this message
You need to survive to come to that opportunity.
I think this message has to go out to them saying that, look, if you want to hire someone, hire juniors, right? Because they need an opportunity like how we do. We hire them, we train them, we groom them. What you do at Microsoft or Accenture, take a designer, put them in a corner, give them a small task and give them everything to spoil them. You give them insurance, pick up, drop and all that. But we don't give pick up, drop, insurance and all that. We give them a bigger task so that they can learn fast.
So
if somebody has to grow from a talent perspective, small companies is the only place where they can grow.
Those are true service companies which give opportunities, yes.
And we give that opportunity and you give others. You take such a talented people and put them in your factory and ask them to stamp the paper every day. And we lost the talent and you wasted the talent. And it's become a practice in India. And nobody raises voice about it. And I actually wanted to write about it publicly, but I will do that sometime. And I'll tag all the big brands who do that. So that at least the smaller design studios or a company like yours don't get affected.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen this rapidly. So, yes.
And shamelessly they do that. And after that, all those leaders give big speech. We are a very ethical company. I'm like, what? Do you know the spelling of ethics? And you go hire, poach people, and they kill the industry standards because when they hire people, they are hiring at almost like 100x, 200x. And you don't do that. The industry falls, and after that, they hire people in 100 to 100. They fire people in 200s. There has never been an history at Lollypop that we have fired people. Not even one. I don't want to take the brand name, they fired 600 people. And I'll take another brand's name. Byju's came and hired few designers, poached few designers. And they were so proud of it. And where is Byju's? They fired everybody out. They should have left those designers, right? They could have built a great career at Lollypop. And they poached them and finally here they are.
The challenge is the talent also doesn't understand the larger picture today.
I don't blame them. I think
we can't blame them, but yes, you're true. But they don't understand the larger picture and the larger consequences. That is also a challenge.
But I think the talent will realize when they start their own. We have to wait until then. All those people who left to Microsoft, I'm praying that they will start their own one day and they will write to me saying that, Anil, I'm so sorry. I got little excited about that paycheck and I left.
Yeah, people don't understand the value that where they are. It is all about materialistic things is what counts to them because that's what they're tuned into and that's where they're confined to. They can't see beyond that. They can't read between the lines.
I'm sure it's the same case with you. At Lollypop, just because we found another talent, we'd never let go of the talent that was in-house.
True.
We always groomed, kept them and told them that upskill yourself.
That's how
Every time we find a super talent person, we tag along the one who's not talented so that they all can learn from each other. That's been the culture. I'm sure all the small companies like us, this is what we have built with.